So getting towards the end of the season, the last thing you need is your top striker to get injured. Obviously, that's what happened to us. Right, let's jump back over, have a wee look at San Marino Academy. Pretty much since the last game, which was the 3-3 game with Faetano, I think it was. Form's not been great, to be honest. Lost the next game 3-2, then lost 2-0, lost 2-0 again, won 3-0 against Penarosa, lost 1-0 against Lafayette. That was an unfortunate game. We were actually all over them in that game. Higher XG and stuff. We should have really won that, or even drawn, but yeah, not to be. Then we came back and beat Virtus 3-2, lost 3-0 away to Fiorentino, and we beat Domagnano 4-2. So quite inconsistent. We did make quite a number of signings. I think pretty much, since Antonio Lavigna, we needed quality all over the pitch, to be honest. The team wasn't great. Signed a right back in, decent, good player for the league. Better than what we had in there anyway. Patrizi, just covered him. Lanza, just another defensive midfielder, just again better option than Argangiano. Arcari, just another central defender. Because we had Carbonari in the back and on his own, well, I say on his own, but with a youth player, and just we weren't really stable enough at the back. Seal Passage was Seal Passage.
Nope.
I've butchered that, but yeah, left back coming in, Dutch player, just shore up the left back. Sergio Pertune,
Wrong.
Definitely butchered that as well. Good player again for the league. Very inconsistent though, which is just, we couldn't help it. I don't like, as I said before, I don't like to sign inconsistent players, but we kind of just needed to get better quality players in and hope that we can get some results anyway. So Simone Mignola, another good winger again for this level. And Nicola Cippone, that's just to replace Julian Perini, who left at the end of his loan deal. He's still not scored. He's had 3 games. His XG should be 1.1, so he should have basically scored, but he didn't actually score, so he's been kind of rotating. So the form's been hit or miss. We're looking at a game against Kailungo. Obviously, we looked at it previously, and Kailungo had been bottom of the league, but they've actually come into a good bit of form. If you look at that, they've won the last 5 games, so just in time to play us. So I'm sure we'll definitely not lose this game. We're still quite 4 points clear of the bottom of the team at 15th, and plenty clear of Faetano there as well, like 7-8 points clear. So we're not going to finish bottom. I'm kind of hoping that, that there's not a massive gap between us and 14th and say Domagnano and 11th. So I'm hoping that with the amount of games we've got left this season, we can maybe get some points on the board. So hopefully it will start now. Let's just replace Tomasini for, who can we put on the bench? Just put one of these 2 guys on the bench, doesn't matter. So we'll just start with pretty much all the new signings, with Cappuccini up front. Just try and see if we can get a better result here. We'll take a draw, I think, because they're in really good form. And with any luck, we get 3 points, but we'll take a draw. So let's just see, carry on the last performance, because it was a good performance. Started off not too bad. Oh, that's got to go in. How have you missed that? He's got to score that. It's a bright start, but you've got to finish that. He's square on with the goalkeeper and puts it right down his throat. Watch them go up and beat us now. That's poor. Got a corner out of it though. Let's see if we can get an early lead. Passage whipping the ball in. Back post. Good save of the goalie as well. So this is pretty much how this will go. We'll start bright, not score. They'll beat us. It's pretty much standard fare. Hit the bar. Yeah. We'll start off really well, not actually do anything. They'll score and we'll lose. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Another corner. Can we get a goal from this? Nah, I've got them under a bit of pressure. We need to really be scoring when we've got them It's another corner again. So pretty much the first 5 minutes we've had, what, 3 corners? We just can't do anything from them at all. So we started off well, 2 shots on target, I suppose. Let's hope they don't score with their first shot on target. The goalkeeper's having a good game. Yeah, right. Come on, boys. Right, that's us again. Right, okay, that's good. Just penalty.
And it's a penalty!
That is never a penalty. I mean, we've conceded goals that have never been penalties. That was never a penalty, but we'll take it. A guaranteed misses. Nah, yes, go on. We'll take them because, and I don't feel guilty about that because we've conceded at least 2 or 3 penalties in the last run of games that were never penalties. Never. But yeah, we'll take that. All over them. Do not crumble here, boys. This is a good start. Probably the best I've seen us play, to be honest. Even though the 4-2 games and stuff, like, this is the best I've seen us play, like, in terms of, like, not giving the other team any sniffs. Just playing really, really well. He's through. Ah. Yeah, it's the best I've seen us play so far, but let's just hope we can keep that up. That's a ball right through the midfield. This is pen. Goalie's got to do better than that. You've got to catch that, goalkeeper. Come on. Right, not too bad. They're in really, really good form, so goalkeeper's ball, yep. They're in really good form. I'm not expecting to win this at all. I was, when I originally picked it, obviously, to come back and record it, but I think that they're in such good form that they'll come back into this game. Oh, that is pathetic. Fucking hell, that is shocking, man. Oh, the goalie's absolutely... Do you know what? David Fabry's been absolutely garbage the second half of the season. That is fucking shocking. What is that? Fuck's sake. Like, he's honestly been so bad the last for the last run of games. He's been terrible. That he's just shipped a goal there. Let them right back into it. That's pathetic. Right, that's your ball. Take your time. He's just hoofing it. Like, the one time he doesn't, he should probably hoof it when he tries to pass it to the centre half and gives away a goal. He's every other time he hoofs it under no pressure. Come on, boys. We're just launching the ball up here. Yes, good take. Oh wow, we've hit the bar and the post. We're definitely losing this game. 100% losing this game. Cannot believe he's done that. Thing is, the worst part is we don't have another goalkeeper. Get him motivated. Get him motivated. Get him motivated, because he's contributed absolutely nothing. To be fair, going into next season, I don't think we'll try and keep Cappuccini because he's poor. He's just so poor. Like, if we look at quickly his stats, his games, yeah, his stats in his games, he's got 12 appearances, 6 goals, which looks on the face of it not too bad, but he's just so inconsistent. He plays so often, plays like a 6.4. That's going in. If we lose that, we actually haven't deserved to lose this game. It's one goalkeeping error that's cost us here. And so many players are playing off the ball. I'm going to have to make a few subs here. Right, let's just... What can we change here? Because so many poor performances here. Yeah. I'd love to sub the goalie off, but the reserve goalie I've got is terrible. Come on, lads. Here we go. Guaranteed losing this game. Not even deserve to lose it either. Why is he hoofing that already? He's just absolutely panicking every time the ball comes anywhere near him. I've got distribute quickly on, but that's more for the fact of, like... Oh, it's a ball over the top. Goal. Good save. I've got to distribute quickly on, but I'm not meaning that. I'm pretty sure that doesn't correlate directly to just absolutely scudding the ball as soon as it comes anywhere near him. Like, actually try and find a man. Don't just hoof it and hope for the best. Still being the better team. We're going to concede. I can see it. We're going to concede, 100%. Just these players that we signed, like, they're good players for this league, but they're just really not doing much at all. I mean, if we get a 1 each draw, I suppose they're in good form. We've not lost in 2 games. It was one of those days I can't be hard on them because you absolutely chucked it. Right, poor performance for these 3, 4, 5. I mean, when really a game when 5 of your players don't put in a good performance, you're not really going to get much. You're lucky to get a draw out of it, I suppose. But just had in the youth intake for San Marino Academy, so let's have a wee peek and see. On the face of it, looks like a good few players. There's some elite talents that no shoot. I don't know if I'm buying it, to be honest. Obviously that is in relation to the level we're at. I mean, he's okay. No determination though, so he's not really going to improve that much. There's none of these guys that I'm looking at and going excellent. Even then, the solo determination, that's bleak. The problem is for us is that it would waste 25 quid a week on... Oh, yes! Now you're talking. Right. Yes. No determination, but he's already kind of a beast.
Spend time with him, you know, nurture him, bang him.
Right. For this level, he is already kind of a beast, right? That's the best we can do is a year before we have to sign him in a decent contract. Why was he so low down? That's a good defender as well, actually. I don't know why these guys were only higher up the list there. I always thought that put them on youth contract to 2027. That will do nicely. So, right, that's 2 good talents then. I was looking a bit bleak there. I was ready to say it's going to cost us 25 quid to like sign any of them, and I don't know if they're worth it, but absolutely 100%. He could probably go into your team and start up front now. With that pace and that finishing, flair, dribbling, doesn't he have the technique? He'd probably have to be advanced forward because he's not got any heading at all, and he ain't going to develop heading to that ability. We're best training him and focusing him on just getting better at being an advanced forward, I think. But he comes into the team and starts almost straight away. He's very, very inconsistent, right enough. So that's a drawback. And the central defender chap, he's not bad either. Good. Again, inconsistent, but good, decent player for the level. He's not got the head in there or the pace, but I mean, his mentals are actually decent. He's got good determination, which means he might get better, and he's San Marino, so that's decent. Is there anything else on there that looks... Nah. The rest of the guys don't look as if they would have the ability to do anything. I've just got the same one. Nah, so that's, I mean, to be fair, getting 2 players is probably better than I thought it would be. So jumping back across, since we last left off, so it was Prato we lost 3-1 to. We then bounced back, beat San Giuliano 5-0. Aglianese we beat 2-1. Recanatese we lost 3-2 to a late goal. That was a top of the table clash, kind of. And then Corticella we beat 3-1. Samarese beat 3-1. Virtus Bergamo beat 2-1. Borgio San Gennaro we beat 3-0 as well. And then we drew 1 each with Progresso. So form's been decent, I suppose. Couple of slip-ups. The Altamura game, we had 2 players sent off within the space of 10 minutes when it was still 0-0. So we actually did probably well to only lose that game 1-0. Where that leaves us in the table is top still. We've got 9 points clear. and I don't think we've got that many games left. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 games left to play. So we'll play this one, and then we'll record pretty much a decider when it comes to that last game. So I'll make sure I record that last game. So we'll get Imo Lacey here at home. We did get an injury in between to Ismet Sinani. Bit of a sore one, 3 to 4 weeks he's out for. Should only have been missing for another 3 weeks, so he should make it back for the end of the season, so that's not too bad. Otherwise, we brought in Paolucci, actually, I forgot about that. He got sent off in that last cup game, but a good player for this level, to be honest. Decent player for the level above. Cheap wages, 180 quid a week. He'll do in this league and probably when we get promoted. And we also brought in Chiarello, who, again, I don't know, I fancied like a 4-2-3-1 maybe at some point, and we just don't have the players to play it. I just feel as if when we come up against teams that play 3 at the back, we really struggle to break them down. So I don't know if we'll maybe switch to 4-2-3-1 in those games just to see if we can add a wee bit of something up top. Also helps with a high press as well, having that extra player in there for the teams that we expect to beat. We've not tried it yet. Kind of waiting for the right moment to try it, but we'll just can push on with the 4-3-3. It's not too bad for us just now. So we'll get Imo Lacey at home. Let's see. Nobody else can really. We've been playing Simone Passa as a ball-playing defender, just because he's got decent passing, decent vision. I don't know if actually we should be just playing him as a normal central defender, actually, rather than... Yeah, maybe. Possibly. I don't know. I like the idea of ball-playing defender, but he's not terribly brilliant at that. So let's crack on, see if we can get back on winning ways for the episodes, at least anyway. So our favourites for this game... Ciro De Angelis has not been great. Ever since he complained about not getting game time, we put him in the team a few times. He didn't play well, and then we've had to play him because Sinani's injured. So, but he's not been great the last couple of games. We did have Stefano Neri back in for a few matches because Mazzini was injured, but he had one good game and then had another clanger. So, yeah, we're just going to stick with Mazzini. He seems to be a wee bit more consistent, yeah, and he just plays a lot better. Neri's has a good game and then he could just chuck one in. It's quite hard to predict how well he's going to play. We can't Santi up the right. That's a pen, surely. Oh, beauty. I mean, I'd take the pen there because that looked a wee bit sus. But we will absolutely take that. So we're a goal up 17 minutes or 18 minutes in. Let me look at this again, because I think, mate, that is a penalty. Unless he's dived there. But it was a good finish through 3 players and the goalkeeper. So, yep, we'll take that. 1 goal to the good. I mean, we could potentially... We could put this out of sight quite early on. Let's see if we can go to... Paolucci's good for the ball delivery as well. So, oh, it's a fine goal. Has that counted? He looked offside to me. Yeah. Paolucci's good for the set pieces. Actually, did we move to playing for set pieces? Because, yeah, we did. Because he's got a good delivery. So it could be an added threat. It gives an extra dimension to the team. We're good at this, controlling games, scoring, and then it comes to we don't finish teams off. We're not great at finishing teams off all the time and going 2 or 3 up. And then we let them back into it. So all it takes is a goal to get a team back into it. So we're not great at killing teams off. Doesn't help that Ciro De Angelis is not a great striker. I have looked at bringing somebody else in when Sinani got injured, but there just wasn't really any options that would have improved the squad. That's going to be a goal here, because this is exactly what I mean about we don't kill teams off. We're going to break here. Nice. I thought it was going to prove me right there what I say, but we don't kill teams off when we're ahead. That's it, boys. Keep it nice and simple. We need to try the 4-2-3-1. I think we might do it in the next home game that we're kind of expected to win. because I reckon it'll work quite well with Paolucci playing defensive midfield as well as passer. Great ball. Oh, that's a fine goal, boys. Lovely stuff. That was a nice bit of football there. You can usually tell when the highlight goes on for ages. Can't rule that one off. Lovely big switch from Gerboni. Cantisani run onto it, cuts it across it. Yes. Ciro De Angelis with the finish. Fair play to him, he's got a goal in this game, but he really hasn't been great up until now. But we'll look as if we're going to be comfortably winning this one. I might actually... don't know if we should switch to a 4-2-3-1 just to see the rest of this game out and see how it goes, but... see if we score here. If we score here, we'll definitely change it. Oh, he's in again. Oh! Right, okay, we'll definitely switch it. I think I had one loaded up. Yeah, I did. Deep line playmaker, defend. Defensive midfielder. We'll put passer there. His best position... probably defensive midfielder. But in fact, you know what we'll do? We'll go on defend and we'll put him on support. Put Chiarello on. He plays best advanced playmaker attack, so we'll do that. Advanced playmaker attack. Let's put a fullback and a fullback. Then Majoli can go off for. Do you know what? We'll give Ludovici again because he's not played much. Don't like a sweeper keeper. I just never play with a sweeper keeper at all. Nah, we'll push up a wee bit. We'll do counter press, high press, pass into space, play for set pieces. Right, 3-0 up, so surely with 25 minutes to go. Oh, he's actually chopped that off. Right, okay, we're 2-0 up. Let me see this goal. Nah, he was off. Miles off. Fair. Fails. I mean, they've not had a sniff, so you can see how the 4-2-3-1 goes. Definitely those teams that are playing 3 in the back, we struggle to break them down with a 4-3-3, so this might be an option. Oh, there's a goal at the back post. Zion Atta, he's been in really good form actually. I think in the last couple of games, there's a couple of games where he scored 2 goals and we won 2-0 and stuff like that, so he has really stood up and counted and got a lot better. Really good at those back post headers as well. I think that's been a running thing between inside forwards and inverted wingers. It's like they're always coming into the back post, which is good. Nah, it was a poor ball in, but he's got the ball back. We're really comfortable, to be honest. It's a really comfortable 3 points. What we'll do probably after this one is I'll look and see how many fixtures. It's hard to tell because the form's been hit and miss. So what we might do is I'll just play it towards the end of the season. That's a sender off. Got to be a red card, aye, easily. I'll just play it and then we'll look at whenever it says basically you could win the game in the next match. That's poor. Why do we not let the goalie catch that? Yeah, when we get the message up saying we could win the game in the next match, we'll then just record that one and we'll put that in the next episode. Because the league could potentially be over. We'll check at the end of this game and see if we've gone any further ahead, which should be nice. It'd be good if we go 12 points. We've been 10 points a few times this season and then we drop points and other teams catch up a wee bit and then they drop points. It's a bit of a mess, this league, but I'm guessing it's probably because the amount of teams that have to play the under 18s, under 19s and under 20 players, so not every team's got great players in those positions, like us. Oh, that's good. Beautiful. Oh my God. Beautiful. 4-0. 4-0 with what, 2 goals chopped off? So that could have been 6-0 this game. Could it be 5? Could we get a 5th? We're enjoying ourselves here. And it's a highlight in the last minute. Oh, it's unlucky, it's hit the post. That was a good win, boys. Lovely, lovely stuff. Where does that put us? Yeah, still 9 points clear. So Buchanan-Tacey won 1-0 against Corticella, who'd actually moved up. And Forley, so Malaysia are actually, so we put ourselves a wee bit ahead of them, that's good. Forley won 3-1 against Ravenna. Ravenna kind of dropped off a wee bit. Let's just give them that bit of praise. We'll look at Zion Atta.
What happened to Zion?
Because I just wanted to go over the form he's had in the last few games. So like 2 goals, a goal, then had a bit of a poor game, and then 2 goals and an assist. So he's been brilliant recently, actually. I wonder if he'll make the step up to leading to the Serie C, or whether we'll have to loan him out next season for games. But we shall see. Right, let's have a look at the schedule. So, realistically, with 9 points clear, we might find ourselves coming back for one of these games here. I doubt very much it will go to the end of the season, so we might be looking at Ravenna potentially. And yeah, maybe looking at Ravenna for the next one. We'll wait and see how the league goes. Not got long to go. I'll probably finish that tonight, to be honest, and then we'll have that recorded for the next episode to go out. So thanks again for tuning in, folks. It's been a pleasure to do this series. I do really love our San Marino challenge series. I hope you're enjoying the videos, and I shall catch you for the end of the season title party. Cheers.